Welcome everybody to the advanced section on market structure. In this subject, we're going to go through why we use the 4-hour, 1-hour and 15-minute time frames for our trade analysis. Then we execute on the lower time frames. However, before we get into that, we need to understand how the market works and how to find high probability trade executions. So it all comes down to market structure. Market structure is king. Okay, we need to identify what is bearish order flow, what is bullish order flow, what are our weak points and strong points. All right. So as you can see here, we are making lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. This is bearish order flow. We are starting to trend downwards. As you can see here, when we've created a lower low, there's a high probability that we're going to create a lower high. This creates a weak point. There's a high probability that price action will target this to take out in the future. We can use this as calculated risk to execute high probability trades. So after we make a lower high, we call this a strong high once price action has taken out the previous lower low and we've created a boss. So once price action is pushed down, created a lower low, this is called a strong high. We expect this lower high to hold for future price action. We can highly predict that price action is going to push up, create a lower high, and then take out this next week low as price action does. Okay, and as you can see here, we create a new lower low. So what happens when we had a change of trend or a change of order flow, which creates bullish order flow? As you can see here, we've created a higher high, which is a change of trend or a change of character. Okay, this means the bulls are taking control. So the first higher high is called an unconfirmed. All right, why? We're expecting price action to come down here and create a higher low. However, once we've had two higher highs, this confirms that we have confirmed market structure, highly predicting it's going to create a higher low to then create a new higher high. This creates probability. Every time the probability gets higher, the first stage is 50% of the first high breaking, and then once we've had a confirmed higher high of two highs, this is a 75% probability that price action will break and make a new high. Okay, it's the same here. This is an unconfirmed trend until we've had two lows created. This is a confirmed market structure that price action is trending down. Okay, because what can happen is sometimes price can break up, create a new higher high, and then continue on, create a new lower low, which will create a new weak low. Then we'll look for a new lower high to continue on with the market structure. As you can see here, I've got marked on 4-hour OBs. I'll go into order blocks later on and how we refine these on the lower time frame to look for high execution trades. I'm going to head over to the 4-hour chart now. Please take all this in. If you are new, this will not be easy at the start. However, this will come second nature once you know it off by heart. All right, guys, so we're on the 4-hour chart here, and I'm going to show you how we identify market structure correctly. So what are we doing here? We're creating high highs, high low, and this is a weak high. We're expecting price action to push up, break up, and create a new high. Same thing again. This is a weak high. This will be your strong low. Okay? We're expecting price action to maybe reject and maybe push up higher. Okay? This candle right here on the 4-hour, I'll zoom right in, created an inside bar. Okay, I do count these as a breaker structure because price action can dribble up and then roll over. All right, but we execute on the lower time frames. Okay, so what happened here? We had this candle here, broke the high, broke the low. So this is called an unconfirmed trend. Okay, so what can happen is, I'll just move over here a bit. Price action can do this. Price action pushing up. All right, and now we've got confirmed. And then price action can do this, come down. This is called unconfirmed because we had a breaker structure, and then price action can just do this. Okay, this happens all the time. It's done with liquidity sweep, grab some more liquidity, and continue on the trend. All right, so we need to understand that a confirmed structure is when price action makes two highs or two lows. Okay, so we've done this, and then we've done this. This is unconfirmed, look an entry, and then obviously this is confirmed entry once we've had two highs or two lower lows. Okay, this confirms the way of the trend. So this is what happens right here. We've come down, we created a higher low, a higher high, then we made a new lower low. So could price action reject here? Look, it definitely could. However, this is not a reversal pattern right now. Okay, this is still a pretty weak high. I'll just move this over. And this is potential. This looks pretty strong still. Okay, from my understanding of the market, being in the market for so many years, you understand how markets move. So let's just play through and see what happens. All right, we've just made a new higher high. All right, so is this a strong low now? It could be, we don't know. All right, for now we are bullish. Okay, so let's just play through again and what happens now. Okay, so we've changed trend. We've had a COT, we've had a 4-hour boss. Okay, all right guys, so just fast forward a little bit here, just tidy up the chart. We have had a 4-hour change of trend right here. Okay, price action has taken out liquidity here, we've pushed up, and now price action is pushed down. Is this going to confirm a weak low? This is an unconfirmed move at the moment to go bearish. All right, when it comes confirmed is once we create a lower low, a lower high, then a new lower low. All right, this will confirm the trend. All right, so what do we do now? Let's just see what happens. This creates a strong high. We're expecting price action to hold here and then continue on. Does price action have to always pull back to these areas? No, it doesn't. This is why we obviously use the lower time frames on the 1 hour and 15 minute to get into trades. So let's just play through and see what price action does. Price action pushes down. What do? We move with the market. All right. This is obviously a nice push down now. Okay. So let's see what next candle does. And now it looks like we're having a pullback. Okay. So let's see what it does now. We've made a lower low. We've got to wait for this to break here. It's our lower low. We have to wait for this to break now to confirm the trend. Okay, I'll just zoom right in. Let's see what happens. All right, we're pulling back. Where's this highly likely to go to? We've got this little buy and sell range right here. So we'll see if it respects that. Just tapping into it now. Okay, and look at this. We've just had a 4-hour boss. So what does that mean? We've just created another potential weak low. Now this will be a 4-hour strong high. Okay. This is an order block. Okay, I'll go into order blocks later on in the course. But this is our strong high. So we're expecting the market to start trending, okay? There's a high probability this will happen, okay? So let's push through. We're coming back up straight away. Created a lower low. I'll just move everything with the market. Got a lower high. And this is how you need to move with the market as it goes. It's very simple. Create a lower high. We're expecting price action we're tapping into this 4-hour order block. I know there'll be some order blocks in the lower time frame. Once price action breaks this structure right here, this lower low, this will make a new lower low. Okay. So, so let's see what happens now. All right, so the market is trending. And this candle here, here we go. We've had a 4-hour boss. All right, the market is making lower lows, lower highs. Let's evolve with the market, move with the trend. Got a lower high, got a new lower low. This is potential weak low again. All right. This is a very, very clean price action. Okay. So you have to understand price action doesn't always move like this. This is why we need to get a great experience on how the market moves, okay? So let's just play through again, see what happens now. We created an inside bar. Is this a strong high? There's a high possibility it is, okay? And where's it likely to reject? We've got this 4-hour order block right here. The 4-hour order blocks, or the order blocks we use, are mainly at the back of the range because they're the most high probability to protect your capital. If this doesn't make sense straight away, that's fine. You just need to take it step by step, learn the whole process, and this will come second nature, okay? So we've got this little inside bar. We've got this weak low. Are we expecting the trend to continue? Yes. And what have we done straight away? We've made a new lower low. So we create a new 4-hour boss right here. Same again. We come down here. We create a new lower low. Okay. Same again. We're weak low. All right. Same again up here. Will this 4-hour order block right here? This is the last one. Will this hold? There's a high possibility because it's going with the trend. The trend is your friend, and the back of the range is your best friend. Remember that. Okay? So strong high, creating a lower low, got a lower high right here. What do we expect right now? Let's see what happens. And now price action is finally pushing down. All right? So I've got some 4-hour bosses ready to go. As we move a little bit faster, we've got a weak low, got a new lower low. Move this because this is pushing on. Okay, we've got to evolve with the market. We still have this 4-hour range right here. 4-hour order block, sorry. That price action could come up, collect orders, and continue down. Okay, so let's see what happens now. Looks like we might have a bit of a pullback. All right, now we're drifting up and we're tapping into this little area up here. Okay. And here we go. So this price action always have to come to the back of the range? No, it doesn't. It can come to the 50%, and this is where we look for trades in lower time frame. All right. You need to get a basic understanding of how we identify trends on the 4-hour. And there we go. We've had a 4-hour boss. Same again. We've made a new lower low. We've got a low, a high. Okay, same again. That's 4-hour order block up the back here. That price action. This is just creating a strong high. Okay. It's all about moving the market as it goes. This is very, very clean price action. Okay. Let's see what it does now. Looks like we're going to have a bit of a pullback in the market. We're tapping into this order block, this 4-hour order block. And are we going to roll over? There's a high probability because we're going with the trend. Okay. Now look at this. It's come right to the back of the range. And here we go. We've had a 4-hour boss. Okay. We've had a new lower low. I'll just update these as we go. Okay. Weak low, weak low, weak low. We've got a strong high, low high. I'm going to repeat myself a million times because you need to get this through your head straight away. This will be the foundations of how you trade and look for high probability trades. Okay. Same thing again. Let's go through it again. Come back down. Where's the main obvious one? We come to the back of the range here. This is the 4-hour order block. This is our strong high. We're expecting this to hold and hopefully roll over. Okay. And if we're trading with the trend, there's multiple entries getting in here. Okay. There's multiple entries going short all the way down. Okay. So let's just play through. And it looks like we're rolling over. We've had a 4-hour boss again. Okay. This is very, very clean price action. Okay. Same again. Let's evolve the market. This is our strong. This is our 4-hour order block. A strong high. Our lower high. And we're expecting price action. Just to keep in mind, we don't go against the trend until we see a change of trend. All right. If price action did this, this would be an unconfirmed market structure change. Okay. So we can expect price action to come back down here and then continue on. All right. But remember, price action can do this. Price action can come up, do an unconfirmed, and then just continue on with the trend. And this happens on every single time frame. And this is where you need to not give up in certain situations. So hopefully this is a basic understanding. We'll just keep going. We'll see what happens. The same again. We've created a new lower low. This is a potential weak low. We've got this strong high here. We're expecting this to hold. Let's see what happens here. And it looks like we are going to roll over. And we've rolled over. We've made a new lower low. This is very, very simple. New lower low. We've got a new lower high right here. All right, we've actually got a new lower low here and a lower high here on the 4-hour. So we actually have two key areas that price action could definitely pull back up to. But this looks like a strong high right here. Okay. And then we have this lower high here. So lower low, we've got a lower high, and then we always sort of work backwards, all right? So this is actually a lower low as well, right here. And we have a lower high right here. Okay. So this high here could be a strong high still, okay? To understand this, I'm just working my way backwards. You can see lower low, we've got a lower high, lower low, lower high. So the markets can be short-term or long-term, okay? The market doesn't care which way you put your trades. You just need to enter high probability trades. So let's play through right now. And price action just pushing down, making new lower lows, high potential for weak lows. We're pushing down lower. All right, so we've got to follow the market as it goes. Okay, and I forgot to move this one down. So we have this little range here that price action could definitely come back up to. We're not quite sure. All right, we've got this 4-hour strong high here. That price action could roll up, collect orders, and continue on. All right, looks like we're going to have a bit of a pullback now. And straight away, what did we do? We created another 4-hour boss. So when it starts impulsing like this, we can just keep rolling over. Okay. So lower low, lower high, got a strong high. We're expecting to go with the trend. Okay. Made a new lower low. Weak low. All right. If you understand this basic principle, this will help you execute your trades and go with the trend. Okay. Same again here. All right. So what have we done right now? We've had a change of order flow. So we made a lower low, lower high, lower low. Now we have had a 4-hour change of trend. All right. So what's this created? We've created a high. We're expecting, we know in the lower time frame that we'll probably have a pullback and create a higher low. So this can become a potential strong low, sorry. I've just cleaned this up a little bit. So we've just had a 4-hour change of trend. I'll zoom right in here. And we've got a new lower low. We've created a higher high. Now, what are the chances we're going to create a higher low? This is an unconfirmed trend at the moment. Remember, we need 2 confirmed higher highs, higher lows for a confirmation of market structure, change of trend. Okay, so we've got a lower low, we've changed trend right here. We've had a 4-hour boss. Okay, this is not a strong high anymore. We'll delete this. This has the potential to be a weak high now. So what can we expect? We can expect price action to maybe roll over, collect orders down here, and make a new higher high. All right, and this is what it's exactly doing. We've made it. Looks like we're making a higher low now. Now is price action going to push up? Straight away, we've had a 4-hour boss. Okay. So this is the general consensus of how we look at market structure, especially on the 4-hour. So we're expecting possibly another weak high to form, maybe come back down and collect orders. Looks like we're going to push up. This has come down, collected orders, and we're pushing up higher. Okay. So what's the 4-hour now? We are bullish. You can see that we're making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. And price action is just pushing right up. Okay. All right. So this is the basic understanding of how we look at market structure on the 4-hour chart. We use the 4-hour bias for most of our trades to look for high probability trades on the lower time frame. So you can get this basic understanding of how we look at trends on the higher time frame, then we execute on the lower time frame. This is the foundation of your trading analysis. Okay. As you can see here, lower low, lower high, price rolled over, created a new lower low, then we had a change of trend. Okay, we created a new higher high. Now we've got an unconfirmed trend that we're predicting price action to pull back into this 4-hour range and then make a new higher high, and which we exactly did. Okay, so price action pushed up and made a new higher high. I'll go into a deeper level now on the 1-hour chart and then obviously the 15-minute chart. This is how we're going to turn ourselves into high probability traders.